Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of and running. We're going to be proactively quiet from time to time, just trying to get this remedied. But as of right now, the drivers are finishing up their qualifying session. They're getting ready for round 5 of the Chop Shop. All right. Yes, we do. As of right now, it looks like Brian Rayburn's going to be on. Oh, no. My apologies. Just updated. Spicer took the pole at 58.3. And Michael Matt is going to be. It's going to be Spicer Greg on the front row. Gretchen rounding out 11th, 12th. Culver Dove 13th, 14th. Crown Over. And Adams 15th, 16th. Knight, Rincon, Jeff K, and Mr. Fitz rounding out the top 20 today. Let's check them out. Let's see to try to work with what we have this week. All right, these boys are gridding up. Are you back from doing your driver meeting?
This is a whole different track, the Tricky Triangle. I hope they know they're going to have to do some shifting. A lot of these guys, they might not get...
There for a split second, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and pick up where he left off. John just exited. Mr. John, are you still there? Okay, John is there. Oh, he's...
Macro. About to get this race started here.
Boys are lining up to go green. They've just exited turn 1. Tricky Triangle. Let's give you a little information on the Tricky Triangle. Why don't we? Let's see what we got going on here. They're running the Legacy very fast. Here we come down the back straightaway. Heading to Legacy Pocono, 90 laps, fixed setups, 0 fast repairs. We do have an driving on, so they're just going to be able to pit twice, take 2 tires, take tires twice throughout this 90 lap duration. So this is going to be a difficult scenario for a lot of these drivers. Slowly taking our time around here. Green. Here we go with Cale Spicer taking everybody down on the start finish line. Mr. Greg 83 is on the outside with Rayburn down on the bottom and Hamley on the outside as well.
I'm back. You got me?
We got you on the horn, John. We're still just trying to battle through these tech problems, but yes, you are back.
P's and Q's. There's only 3 sets of total tires here. They got to go 90 laps. That's a stretch here.
We got a couple guys with driver cams today. Let's make sure that we have them at car running 6th place right now, taking it easy. Got Michael Mata inside car cam. Mr. Michael Mata's running in 8th place right now. In that 16 sweet 87.
It won't be here if they keep hitting that outside wall coming out of turn 3 and 4, or excuse me, turn 3.
And last but not least, we have Mr. Robert Church showing his guns. Running.
That's definitely Fitz Church, that cowboy.
Going back to the front, it looks like John Craig took the lead on Cale Spicer. Spicy's probably just playing with his food, Leslie, like he normally does. So we'll see what turns out. We got Johnny Hambry.
You can't leave out Day. He's the points leader right now. He's running in 6th place, being threatened by Casavir on the outside. All right, caution's out, caution's out. Leader, or let me know when it's 2 to go, leader.
And there, the system is not functioning. We are still having those technical difficulties, but it looks like Jeff K and Brad Dove and Austin Knight were all involved in the accident. John, did somebody end up taking the claim on that one? A replay. No, the replay's not working. So we're going to stick to the live action. Looks like Jeff K got loose a little bit. Did end up collecting George Rincon and Austin Knight and Brad Dove. Unfortunately, I don't have the replay to show you at this moment. We'll work on fixing these technical issues, and I will get that replay up. And
we're going to play chess while all these other boys are playing checkers.
Let's get as many points as we can. It all starts right here. Are you ready? And
The grandstands are going wild. Yeah, let's go, baby! Hell yeah, boys! They're crashing mid-pack!
yeah, I got you. We're muted. I'm showing commercials where I was trying to show commercials. Is the light still on? Yeah, we're back. After I was on it, so it could have broke something in it. And I'm running through the router, so that might be the issue. Are the lights off? Yep, lights are off. All right, we'll go back. Lights. Lights are off on the pace car. We are back, still dealing with these technical gremlins. We full of cars. Brad Dove, Austin Knight, George Rincon, and Jeff K all were involved in that first accident. Looks like Jeff K ended up taking the claim associated with that accident. I don't have the capability of cycling back, but we will eventually have it. It's green, green, green. The green flag is out. You can see it out there. Green, green, green. Here we go. It's a little bit better, and everybody starts getting single file and running around. I don't think the guys up front obviously did not pit. Not worried about fuel. Definitely didn't take tires. Oh, another caution. Occurred under that second caution. Nobody's chimed up so far as to what occurred. It looks like Brad Dove was involved in it. Let's see if we can't get that one back. Yep, there it is. Brad Dove doesn't have a rear end. Brought out the caution. Yeah.
Dove did take the claim there.
Yeah, slowly but surely he's cycling back in there. All right, so that, I mean, not a big deal. We're going to have another opportunity to take a quick break because these caution flags are going to be pretty long, so we will.
This is where patience meets aggression, where one move can change a season, where legends are not given a lane, they take it. Smoke in the air, sparks on the ground, engines screaming, drivers locked in. When the lights, this is Chop Shop Racing.
Monday nights belong to Chop Shop. Join hosts Brad Dove and Jason Day every week on Chop Shop TV for the Chop Shop Weekly Podcast. From underground iRacing knowledge to the latest sim updates, league highlights, NASCAR stories. Whether you're a driver, fan, league owner, or just love the grind of competition, this podcast keeps you plugged in and up to speed. Catch the Chop Shop Weekly Podcast every Monday night on YouTube at Chop Shop TV. Chop Shop Racing, built by racers, powered by the community.
Podiums matter, clean racing matters, but complete drivers climb where everyone else stalls. Every 2 weeks, the rankings reset the noise. Names rise, names fall. Pressure finds the truth. From every active series,
Trucks come alive. Door to door, bumper to bumper, they dive into the banking with nowhere to hide. The 15 leads the charge. The 98 swings wide. And the pack stacks up 3 deep behind them. One mistake turns speed into smoke. One bold move becomes the pass of the night. This is Bristol Truck Racing. Close battles, hard hits, and full throttle chaos to the line.
Come join the Chop Shop Nationals every Thursday night, where we hit the high banks of legacy tracks to crank out old horsepower and muscle while beating door to door. iRacing simulation broadcast.
These boys are under caution, and the caution I'm sorry. This is the second caution of a 90-lap race. The pace car has now turned off its lights as we're about to trying to give you as much data as we can with what's going on here. We still haven't figured out what our technical issues are. We apologize to everybody out there connecting with us today. We appreciate everybody that sticks with us throughout these issues. We'll get them remedied. It's kind of those one-off scenarios. But let's try to get some good racing going on from now and forward. We got 2 quick cautions early in the race, which is very it's not very normal for this series. These guys are generally pretty good. We did see Brad Dove spin there, which he was kind of a passenger. Yeah, he's kind of a passenger at the helm there. But they're all lined up single file. Here they are. We were riding inside. Here we go. Greg with a great restart. We got John Gregg, Cale Spicer, John Hanbury, Brian Rayburn, and Jonathan Casebeer rounding out the top 5. Heading into treacherous turn 1 at Pocono. We're jumping in here watching Mr. Clint Hackett ride around in the back of the track in 13th place as he's probably trying to stay away from all this chaos that's been happening in front of me. We probably were involved in that first accident or either just taking it easy, trying to save. But every car that was involved in that, and Mr. Jeff K looks like he's the only one that's a lap down currently at the moment, other than Austin, George, and Carl, which are not currently racing.
I have no idea how many laps they get per.
Huge track. I can tell you, tire life. Who's been in there? Looks like Mata.
40 laps? 40 laps, maybe?
Yeah.
Has anyone not pitted yet? Do you have that info?
No favors tonight.
Chat WPXY?
That's the new one that's available out there?
Knows. You can ask anything. They'll build you a person.
We've been trying we're 15 laps of 90 laps in. We're riding with Ty. Is it Morisco?
Oh, you messing it up.
Yeah.
Messing it up.
Going into
He's just cruising along. Liking that paint scheme. Rose light. Oh, that brings back memories. Drinking in the woods. Follow.
trying to get you as close as we can to the action, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Greg's still out front. Kale's just been following him around for a couple laps. Let's jump in Kale's car and figure out what he's doing. Straight away.
Look, Dub out on the track, 2 laps down. Locked and loaded.
He's got his spoiler fixed now, so hopefully he can keep it on the track.
Who, Dub?
Yeah, of course. Check. Oh, he just pulled it off by himself. Number 9, Siegfried, ended up just losing a little bit of the mojo there and just spun it into the grass, brought out the caution. Nobody is affected.
Great racing is powered by great partners. At Chop Shop Racing, every clean pass, close finish, and hard-earned climb is backed by people who believe in this community. First, thank you to Dove Farm LL. Race Night Feel Bigger. An admin box helps keep competition moving with tools built for race control
The leaders are
and
pitting.
organized events. 3
No.
great businesses,
Not
1
Hambry.
racing family. Thank you to our partners,
Hemby.
Dove Farm LLC, Speedy Trophies, and Admin Box. Your
Kells flashing like war paint, one name returns from the dark: Larry Brager. Once, he was fearless. Once, he drove inches from disaster and called it home. Then came the crash. Metal twisting, glass exploding, radio static, a voice screaming, dripping paint, and Chop Shop Racing stamped across the bumper. Larry gets the call nobody thought would come. One more ride, one more race, one more chance to prove the past didn't win. In the garage, the air is thick with oil, pressure, an unfit, ruthless front runner willing to crowd, scrape, and wreck anyone standing between him and victory. Larry straps in, helmet down, hands shaking, heart pounding. The radio crackles. "You still with us, driver?" He stares through the windshield at a field of monsters. Red, yes. Smoke pours from locked tires as trucks spin through chaos. A car flips through the haze. Sparks shower the wall. Pit road becomes a battlefield of fuel, rubber, and fireproof suits. And every lap, Larry fights 2 races, the one ahead of him and the one replaying in his mind. Pulls alongside, smiling behind the visor. The radio goes silent. Larry breathes in the fear, the wreckage, the pain, and lets it burn. This is not just a comeback. This is the lap that decides who he is. The final restart. Every driver gets one last chance.
All right,
Big dog.
big dog, Mr. Mark Retchen, in second place right now. He's tied with Anthony Crownover for the hard charger as of the moment. Both of them are up 10 spots. Crownover is currently running 5th in that green here. Pace cars jumping out. Let's jump in there with Mark Retchen. Let's see what kind of a jump he gets. Little slow on the jump, 84. Great timing on that, John Henry. Most of the leaders went in and actually looked like they took tires, so we're going to see some cycling of some. Let's see who went in there. All right, looks
I
like
don't see anybody serving a flag, so we're gonna keep it going.
Spicer, Greg were the leaders, so they're the first. They're in 6th and 7th place. They're the.
Is that church? Churchy in third?
That is Robert Church in third.
What? But he got Morosco. Hi, Morosco. Gonna ride the cushion. Uh-oh, back in the field. Like Rayburn got into a little scuff back there. Jason Day under attack from Casavir.
We're
Day's giving
watching 8th, 9th, and 10th place right now. Jason Day, Michael Mata, Jonathan Casabir. Let's jump in Casabir. Virtual in-car camera here so you can kind of get a taste of the experience.
Mata got loose. Day's getting underneath the 3. Oh, Lord. Coming into the tunnel turn. Never good side by side. Who's going to back out here? Been backing up the corner every which way. He gets a good middle corner exit.
See some smoke up front. We were just talking about Robert Church. It looked like Robert Church was the only car up there.
All right, caution's out. Let me know who did it.
Doesn't want to show us. I thought that was hilarious. I just looked over, saw his trunk dangling out there. Robert Church just was involved in that accident. He just took the claim. It looked like it was a solar car accident. It's an unfortunate thing. Normally function like we would, but we should be able to find out what happened. There it is. He just got in that loose stuff up top, ended up spinning back, ended up in the wall. That's exactly what happened.
That it might have been a racing incident. I think we're done here when emotions are high. Race Control has the replay. Chop Shop Racing, cheaper than therapy. Learn the line, hold it clean, survive the pressure. Then come trucks, tougher fields, faster stops, no free inches. Xfinity turns speed into consequence. The 87's legacy cars demand respect for the past.
You're back from, or 90 laps total. We're about 30 laps in, I believe. Is that correct, John? Yes. OG's here at Chop Shop Racing's been involved with us with many different years. Very successful in these 87. Seems to be one of the better series he's having so far this year in 2026. He generally runs in all of the series that we have, Trucks, Cup. Who'd we get in there that just pitted? There he is. Yeah, he's going in there.
There they go. Rayburn's caught back up to the field. Everybody's looking like one line of spaghetti. The line here because they're going to just dance right by him.
Yeah, Spicer and them boys behind him got fresher tires than Mark.
They got the longer line going.
Let's see what kind of battle Mark does. He's gonna have a better run coming off of turn 1 here. Can he hold it? Stay off the wall.
He's trying to stay out of the way, and it's making it worse. They just need to race. Oh, Lord. That case of beer, who is that? Kamikaze. Right ahead. Fucking Brad.
Got another yellow flag, the 5th caution of the race. Brad Dove Dove was involved in that. I see that he jumped right into the... Well, that kind of looks like Brad just broke loose right in front of Jerry Culver. Yep, there's Brad breaking loose. He tried to save it. Brad did what Brad should do, is hold on to the brakes. I don't think he realized that Jerry was back there, but kind of a bad ordeal there for both those guys involved. It doesn't sound like anybody's taken ownership. If I can't get it to remedy, let's watch a little commercial here for a little while. We'll be right back. We're gonna miss the start probably, but we'll be right back.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another weekly Chop Shop Weekly presented to you by all our great sponsors. I'm your host, Brad Dove. My co-host, Jason Day. How you doing today, Jason?
Good, Brad. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How was your weekend?
Oh, it wasn't too bad. Did some work to my work truck, get ready for a trip to Oregon, and then I did the brakes on my son's car, watched some racing. So yeah, pretty good weekend all in all. How was yours?
It was pretty good. A little bit rough. Had to deal with my son having seizures and him in the hospital, but we're getting by. He's came home today. We're on a rebound, and yeah, how you doing we're today, looking Jason? forward to a
Good, Brad.
good
How are you?
week here.
It's good to hear. I'm glad he's doing better.
Appreciate you. Let's roll right into the truck. So, trucks didn't have a race, but we're going to be going to Gateway. Yeah, Gateway. What are your predictions for Gateway?
Gateway's one of those tricky tracks that have two different corners, pretty flat, momentum based. It's a track that I really enjoy. So it feels like a short track. Definitely is a short track, but it gives that short track feel. There may be some shifting depending on late in the run or something like that. But I look for Nate to be really good, as he always is. Always is there. Colby Hartung to be good as well. I think Tyler Dalton's on a bit of a mission to win some races here. He's got a couple stolen from him in the Cup Series the last couple weeks, where he felt like he was probably the car to win, with me winning at Homestead and Nate taking Indy last week. So I think Tyler's going to be geared up and ready to go for trucks and Cup this week. So I look for him to be really super strong. But yeah, I think it's my pick this week heading into Gateway is probably Colby Hartung. I think might pull something out for this track. I just feel like he's ready for a win right now.
Well, I don't know. I haven't really practiced there yet, but I believe that you are going to be shifting down into 1 and 2. With that happening, I'm going to go with Nate Bigger. I think he's going to be really good. He's really strong at shifting tracks sometimes, even though he says he sucks. He's really good at them, and he's just a different breed on tracks that you got to shift at. He's fast. It's his type of track. I see a good battle between him, Kobe, and Tyler Dalton. Striker maybe up in the mix.
Yeah, I think Striker would be there too. Brandon Banks as well. Brandon's not a big fan of the shifting stuff, but he'll be strong. Eric Schaefer as well. There's lots of guys. Logan.
All righty. Appreciate you guys there hanging out with us still. We ended up trying to reset iRacing, see if that'll remedy some of these issues that we're having. We've tried it 3 or 4 times, and we tried it a couple of different times, and it doesn't seem to be working. So we're just going to have to battle through these technical gremlins this evening. But these boys are about to go green. As you can see, the pace car is dropping off. Kale, Spicer, John, Greg, Mr. Retchen, 1, 2, 3, Crownover, and Ty rounded out the top 5. These boys are going to be fast. Good jump by Kale. Puts 2 car lengths on Greg. Oh, maybe even 5, 6, 7, 8 car lengths. Look at that gap on that jump. That was what a wonderful jump. Either John was asleep or Kale is on speed.
Puts the 30 into the wall. Church.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, caution's out. Let me know who did it.
We have a 7th caution of Pocono. Never in my wildest dreams did I think Pocono would be this treacherous. Looks like who went off track this time? Let's see. Mr. Jeff K. And did he just get loose up top? No. 71 just sent him into the wall. Oh my God. Somebody check on Robert Church. Did he just have a Caesar? Let's go look inside his cockpit and see if he's talking to anybody. Is anybody checking his temperature? Because Robert Church just blew a blood vessel. Let's look at it again in his in-car camera here. We're going to rewind it the Blockbuster way. We're in the cockpit with Robert Church. He's coming in here. He's coming in hot. He just mistimed it. It looked like Jeff K was just giving him room, and Church. I mean, it looked like he barely touched him. K just lifted a little bit. Let's go into K's car. Was he being overly cautious? Oh yeah, he coasted into the corner. All right, well that makes sense. Either K misshifted or yeah, he's off the gas and he's in neutral right there. There you go. Well, that's the reasoning that that accident occurred. Oh, it took a little detective work to figure it out.
Attention is earned in an instant. In racing, every second matters. Every lap creates visibility. Your brand becomes part of the action on the car, on the screen, and in front of an engaged audience. Sponsorship is more than a decal. It's exposure, recognition, and connection with a passionate community. Fast cars get attention. Great brands keep it. Put your business where passion, performance, and attention meet.
We're still under caution. This is going to be the 7th caution. So far, we got seems like that reset might have helped a little bit with some of those choppiness and delays. So I hope it stays steady. We can kind of move forward move forwards where everybody can enjoy the race. Got a couple cars going in. And Mata's entered the pit road. Brian Rayburn's entered pits. Wonder what they're trying to do. What sneakiness they got going on here. 7th caution. You can see the Folgers car and the 71 car in the pits. They're all struggling. Oh, he just topped off. So Amada, smart man, just went in there and grabbed some fuel. He's probably, Rayburn did the exact same thing, topping off. That is usually a telltale sign that these cars are getting close to being able to make it at the end. So they're either got enough fuel for it now, or they're going to try to stretch as much fuel as they can. That's a good move on both these guys' part. There's only how many cars on the lead lap? 14 cars on the lead lap. 14 cars on the lead lap, and a couple guys went in the back. And yeah, Rayburn's coming at 12th. So we haven't seen a lot of passing. In fact, it's been quite the contrary. It's been just pretty disgusting racing today. The stream's been trash. The racing's been trash. So we apologize for the product today. But hey, we got a couple more laps to make it better. Give you some one-liners, get you some sound bites, get us on YouTube, get these drivers to get the recognition they deserve.
On the track, 13 cars on the track now.
Yeah, these boys have been done destroying their
Everybody
cars
a lap
all day.
down is out of the race, so
we're right. Well, we were riding in Mark Retchen's car, but it didn't like that. We're back.
Green, baby. They're green. Rayburn with a big move. He jumps down. I don't know why. Maybe to get us fresh air because he's so far back.
He's got a clogged radiator. All right, lap 38 of 90. So there's tons of laps still to be run. We haven't even hit halfway point yet here, boys. Got to settle this down. What's been the storyline so far? Technical issues and disgusting driving. I mean, we're sloppy at best.
I don't know if it's sloppy on our end.
These guys have been driving like they have a shopping cart on 3 wheels, man. These guys are crazy.
We can't hit home runs every night. Just can't. You know, you make the Hall of Fame batting 300. That's only 3 out of 10 times.
So we're way above that average.
Hackett with Day shoving him.
I got loose too, brother. My bad. As much as it was anybody.
I want to give him some information.
Accidentally used both my sets of tires.
How the hell? He's used both sets of tires, the 42, Robbie Adams, and he's sitting here checking the race controller about a technicality. Uh-oh, Clint Hackett loose right up in front of him.
You can see how dirty that last lane is up there, up against that wall where Clint's at. You get in some of that dirty stuff up there, it's gonna, those hot, greasy tires are gonna collect all that, get you nice and loose, just like Mr. Clint Hackett was suffering earlier in that race. We haven't talked. Go ahead.
He came in that top too hot. That's why he overcooked him. He had to get it back under control. He seems to be doing just fine. Fell right behind old Robbie Adams.
We're riding here with Mr. Jason Day. He's running ninth. Not your prototypical Jason Day type of day. He is currently your points leader and been one of the stronger competitors throughout the whole season. Running in the top 10. I mean, you can't really complain when it comes to top 10s. That's really what you want to do. You want to make sure you have some good statistics. But if we go back and we look at Jason Day's stats up to this line, let's see what it is.
While you're looking that up, he's got to get past Mata here and get back to that front pack of the top 6 drivers, top 5. He has to make a move here. He's almost 4 seconds back behind the leader.
Yeah, Jason Day leads the standing with 685 points, 1 win, 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s, and 4 incidents all season. Now, keep in mind, that's prior to this race. However, Day has the lead, but Cale has the trophies. Cale Spicer is second, 75 points back, but he's got 3 wins, 3 starts, and is the championship contrast to Jason Day. Jason Day is the Mr. Consistency. Cale Spicer's out front right now looking for another victory.
Day just got around his first victim. Mata finally said, all righty, 52, it's yours. But here comes the 74 Rayburn right on Mata. Looks onto the inside. Down into the tunnel turn 3. Long sweeper. Got to be patient here. Off the throttle. On it. Ripping that right rear. Look at that rubber smacking the crap out of Mata's face.
Speaking of Ryan Rayburn, he's been the quiet guy. Normally he's the quiet guy at the card table.
Secret assassin.
Yeah, but somehow he keeps stacking them chips. He's currently, I think he's third in points. Only 11 points behind Cale and 86 behind Jason. So if somebody's got a poker face, that's going to be your boy right there, Brian Rayburn.
Well, he better be holding a straight flush.
He might.
He better.
Ty is another driver that we usually talk towards the tail end of the race. He's gone from hard charger to become a weekly problem in this series for the rest of these drivers. Right now, he is in a hornet's nest.
Who are you talking about? This battle for
Ty,
right
6.
Ty for Marasco, Case of Beer, and Joshua.
I mean, if I had to... We were talking about rivalries earlier in the race, and we were talking about Retchen, which is currently running in third, having some issues with some other drivers in other series. But right now, he's battling with Mr. Cronover.
Yeah, they're out there slapping each other like that slapping contest. See who can knock each other out. Cronover gave him a slap. Now it's the 33. But, man, these guys on the undercard in the 3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, 9. That Marasco just does not want to give up that position for
There's
fifth.
speed up there. That second and third lane's got that speed coming off that corner.
Case of Beer just took it.
Yeah, Case of Beer just muscled his way through that on the bottom side. Said, no, sir, Ty, this is mine. But Ty's going to have a run going into turn 1, so what is he going to do with it?
These guys got to be shifting. They got to be doing everything. I just don't. There hasn't been enough to sit there and benefit from a long run. We keep getting these cautions. I don't know who's on old tires, new tires. Oh, we had someone just call on a radio. Sounded like almost someone might have sharded.
We're going to give you a quick incident tracker here. We've recorded a couple incidents with some of these guys. It looks like Adams got 2, Kay's got 2, Siegfried's got 1, Culver, Church, Dove, and Rincon all got 1 recorded incident, which could be one of the reasons that the majority of these guys listed on that incident watch list are currently on the back half of the field or in pit road waiting for repairs. Top 10 comparison, Spicer, Greg, Crownover, pretty hot bunch, Retchen, Case of Beer, and Ty in the top 6. They're all running relatively close times to each other. Currently, the leader is averaging a 59.8, and the remainder of the guys are also in the 59.8s. couple of guys in the 59.9s, but you were saying it earlier. This is the first opportunity that we've had in watching these guys get a good long green flag run. And this is where the tire savings is going to come into play. A lot of these guys probably have been frustrated throughout this whole race because it's been sloppy, and now this is the first time they're going to have some breathing room. So are they going to take their time with the wheel, or are they expecting more cautions?
I'm hoping this stays green because I'm interested right now. I'm going to look at these lap times. It looks like Jason Day is running the fastest laps here. Let's see, at the line, the leader, well, 1 minute, 1 minute,
Thank you.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. They're all evenly matched right there.
Yeah,
Day is not within 4 3/4 seconds. He was all the way 6 seconds back. Who's behind him? Rayburn, just slowly creeping. They got a slapping. They got a pillow fight going on. No slapping. Pillow fight.
Got a battle here between the 16 and the 28.
Yeah, into the tunnel turn. Mata hanging on to it. 28 trying to switch back crossover. Duke boy move. Looking to chop out his leg. He's got him. If he takes it in deep, off the throttle.
16's not lifting. Oh, he had to lift. He got tight.
He had to. Got tight. 28 was patient. He heard me. Off the throttle. Wait.
Let it coast. Let it roll. Yep.
He's on the move.
Yeah, these boys are shifting. We're watching it.
They're
shifting.
They're shifting. The 16, Mata, he got embarrassed on that one corner. Now he's overdriving the corner to try to get him back, when actually you should just let it cool down. Days within less than 5 seconds back, 4.8. Interesting to see what's going on there. Slow car. Where's that slow car at?
Is Jerry entering the pits? No, Jerry. Was it Retchen? He's fine. Retchen seems to be okay. Jerry just entered the pits, the 13 car.
Retchen got loose coming out of turn 3, turn 2, the tunnel turn, hits the wall, slides to the bottom, recovers, gets back on it, settles in.
It's now that the system's functioning a little bit better, we can go back and kind of see what occurred. Let's see what happened to Retchen. He had Siegfried down on the bottom. Looks like he got in that loose stuff right up there and just scrapes the wall, saves it. What a save by the 33. One of the more famous guys in a chop shot racing. Great job. Great job.
Hey, he's 12 laps down. Got Church 5 laps down. They're just racing each other for, sell some T-shirts.
Meanwhile, we're forgetting about the two guys up front. It's still been the Cale and John show this entire race. Now, when we're getting some of these green flag runs, we're going to start seeing the cream rise to the top. We got Cale, John, Crownover, Casebeer, and Ty rounding out the top 5. Let's jump in Casebeer's cockpit. Let's jump in with Casebeer and see how he looks today. He's just riding around.
My knight in shining armor fell back. The other Canadian, he's dropping back. He's back over 5 seconds now. He's licking it on.
He's currently lost 2 positions from his starting gridding position. As of right now, it looks like Anthony Crownover is the hard charger of the race, which he has 12 spots that he's currently gained. Good job to Mr. Crownover. He is in the top 3. Probably one of his better performances of the year. Mr. Anthony Crownover.
As long as Dave finishes in the top 10, he should hang on to this points lead for at least another week. But he might as well enjoy it while he's got it now, because it's inevitable, man. It's like death and taxes. It's gonna happen.
You know what? We forgot about the elephant in the room.
Let me see if I can guess the elephant in the room. Elephant in the room would be, what does it sound like, a driver?
He's got a turtle shell.
Oh, Nate. Oh, such a disappointing. He forgot. He bumped his head on the last wreck. Forgot how to shift. Doesn't know how to shift the car anymore.
Is it that he didn't need another highlight this week? He needs 90 calm laps. He didn't show up.
He's used to go-karts, dude, where you don't have to shift. You know?
We're talking about the 01 Nate Biggert. He's one of the better drivers, one of the more competitive guys. Had a rough week last week. Ended up misshifting and taking out a multiple guys. And he had made mention about I think he uses an 8 shifter in his simulator. And these cars, if you have to shift, it's just a nightmare.
Like you said, an 8 shifter.
It's isn't Fast and the Furious. I said H shifter.
I think you said 8.
Well, English is my second language, so I cannot. It's possible. It's possible.
Uh-oh.
And not a lot of action going on right now. We're gonna
strung out.
Yeah, it's strung out. We're gonna put it to exciting. Let's see if we can't find some.
The only thing really popping right now is Hackett and Mata.
Yeah, at this point, it's not just about who's going to be fast. It's going to be about who kept the nose clean, saved the tires, avoided becoming the name tonight's meme. There's probably going to be a couple of posters we're going to be submitting today, early on in one of those accidents.
Oh, a lap down, I think.
Retchen.
Yeah, he's coming to. Retchen's hitting the start-finish line right now, completing lap 51, starting 52. The leaders are coming up on the starting lap 53.
Yeah, he's about to get lapped in about a couple of laps. He must be really backing it down, either trying to save some tires, or when he hit that wall, it hurt that steering. Let's jump in his cockpit. Let's see what he's doing.
I think he's broke.
He's shifting, coming into the tunnel turn 2, shifting down. It's definitely pushing.
He's taking it in too deep.
Yeah, he's definitely pushing. He might have some damage.
Lift right there. He needed to lift back a little bit more here. Roll it. Roll the throttle on when you see that Pocono turn 3. Then you shoot for that black box. Pocono. Boom. Out to the wall. Rip it down into here to about the 1 sign. Drag a little brake. Wrap the bottom of the track. Right here. Lift and brake. Downshift now in the 3rd. Wrap the bottom. Rip out of the corner. He used up all his right front. He should be trying to rip this thing on that right rear and sliding that back end out. See how he does here in tunnel turn. Yeah, he's hanging on. He's just trying to hang on.
Meanwhile, we got a little action here between Siegfried and who's in the 71 car? Is that Robert Church? He's outside of the pits. He's not making it easy on Siegfried.
No, he's not.
That is a lapper right there. Or Ty.
No, that's Morosco.
Yeah, Ty Morosco. In the 6 car with trying to get around Robert Church.
Oh my God, he's making a deal with the devil right now.
We're 50 laps into this thing. Pocono hasn't been kind. The Tricky Triangle's living up to its name tonight, as always. Drivers are missing their marks. They're stacking each other up. Nobody seems completely comfortable tonight, except Kale and
This guy
John.
on new tires. This guy on new tires. Anyone on new tires is feeling invincible right now.
Last time, let's look at some of the tire deficiencies
Who's
or
the last one
differences.
to pit?
Let's see if I can tell tire life. So currently, Crownover's on the oldest tires. He's been out there for 44 laps. The freshest tires are on Casey Beer and Ty. Oh no, Jason Day, Brian Rayburn, Mata. Everybody in green has the better tires moving forward. So right,
flag stops yet, have they?
no. But if you remember correctly, who pitted? Rayburn and Mata went in and topped off. They did not take tires. So that, even though it shows that they have fresher tires, they technically don't. This little lap here is only picking up when they went in. But as of right now, Crownover's got the oldest tires, and he's actually doing a phenomenal job. He's actually running down the second place car as of right now. But Cale Spicer's starting to pull away a little bit.
I think it was around lap 36 is when Dave pitted.
This race has had more plot twists than any daytime soap opera. Twist and turn.
I could try to go get a report.
The big problem here is it's just been so sloppy early in the race. Nobody's really in the rhythm. It just changes the way everybody drives. This is the longest run that's everybody gotten. Some of the drivers get more cautious. Some get frustrated. Some start forcing moves that probably shouldn't. But as of right now, tires are a premium. And these boys want to take care of them. John's going to go down to the pits and grab himself a report while we're up here. 57 laps in of 90 total laps. Great racing so far as this long green flag run right now. This has been the longest run of the race. A little mishmash of different strategies. Some guys are on some fresher tires, some on some older tires. We're going 3 wide in the tunnel turn. This is not a good move. This could be danger. Oh no, and there it is. They touch. Mata, oh! What a save by both cars. Mata looked to just hit the apron a little bit, slid up into the ticks of Ty, and Ty ended up breaking loose a little bit. Let's go back and take a look at that and see how that unfolded. No caution come out because everybody saved it, but let's admire this skill set here. This is tough. I knew that was going to be tough. Watched it walk in. 16 looks like he pushes up, hits the apron a little bit, right into the 6 car. Moves the 6 up a couple of lanes. No harm, no foul. That's racing right there. Tough racing, hard racing. Ty's going to remember that, though. Ty should go back and remember 16 was running me ragged. Uh-oh, but 16 is coming back in. I think 16 just has the fresher tires and is able to just muscle his way back. Yeah, he's passing him on the high side. That's exactly what it is. The 16 has the fresher tires. Oh, we got some takers. We have some takers. The leaders are pitting. Crownover is the first one to go into the pits. Is that Casey Beer? Yep, Casey Beer and Crownover trying to short pit everybody. Going in there. Is he going to take 4 tires? Crownover, yeah. The 15 and the 3 just pitted. 15 and the 3 just pitted. Both of them are taking fuel and tires, it looks like. Yep, Crownover's taking 4. Casey Beer did not take tires. It looked like he took right sides and fuel only, so that's going to be a big difference. Look at Crownover. Crownover is at least a half a straightaway away from Casey Beer because he took tires.
Casey Beer took no tires.
No tires.
He took no tires.
Crownover should be able to run him down. We got more takers there. Somebody came in hot into the pits. Who was that? Oh my God! Last minute. Oh, it's like
Is that 30?
Like a teenager seeing their on-ramp.
Here's the 9.
Hell of a job pitting.
These guys are going to be doing some pitting here shortly.
I think Spicer and Greg are going to stay out. Remember, they're the ones that have the newest tires. Yeah, I don't know. What's your pit report? What's everybody saying back there?
About 10 laps they got left in their tanks. Is what I'm thinking. I couldn't get a full solid answer. I was asking the guy that was pitting at that time. He short pitted to 28. I'm trying to set up my camera for pit stops. Not doing a very good job. Sorry, broadcast team. I'm blaming it on the glitching. Right?
We're just getting into that strategy window, John. This is where Pocono stops just being a survival race and turns into a chess match. I like this. This is a tale of two different races. It's been super sloppy at the beginning of the race. Now, all of a sudden, these guys are driving like they normally do. They're all separated. Tire strategies are changing. Who's up there? So let's look at the top 5.
Been on here for a while.
Spicer's been out in front. He's obviously been the dominating car. He's got the right strategy.
Yeah, how many laps has he been? Like, where does he get the fuel?
Yeah, but Kale and John are on the same strategy, so those are the guys you want to be paying attention to. Ty's obviously on their strategy as well, as always. Day and Rayburn. Now remember, Rayburn was the one that topped off. He topped off 25 laps ago at that last caution. How long was that? Let's look at his tire life, and that'll give us an idea. Rayburn is 25 laps into a run. So 25 laps ago. Yeah, see? Day and Rayburn are relatively close to each other when it comes to fueling and tires. So we will see. Got 29 laps to go. Who made that right call? I guarantee you, Kale, not worried about fuel mileage. He knows what's going on. All these boys are chasing him. They better figure it out.
I lost track. I guess just get gas in it, new skins, and drop the hammer. Let's see. What's he got? He's got a little over a second lead. Ty Morosco, 7 seconds back, almost 8 seconds back. Day rounding off your top 5.
Let's jump in Kale's car, see if he's saving any money. We were talking about him chasing down Mark Retchen. He can see Mark Retchen a few car lengths out in front of him. But really what we're interested in is, what's Kale doing with his throttle? Oh, he's keeping it in, is that 3rd gear? Yeah, he's bouncing it off the rev limiter. So these cars have fallen off so much. He's no longer downshifting. He's just keeping it in that tallest gear. Yeah.
He's not going to 4th, huh?
Oh, let's look at the driver monitor that'll give us that information. But he's bouncing it off the rev limiter.
I don't think your little thing will tell us.
Oh, he just shifted. Yep. That's 4th.
That's 4th?
Yeah. He just went down to 3rd.
Okay. Down to 3rd. Just putting Retchen a lap down.
He just put Retchen a lap down. Oh my goodness gracious. That just changes everything. Caution, caution, caution. Guess what? Mr. Case of Beer was involved in it. Let's see what happened. Back it up. It's a beautiful 3-car. Is by himself as well. Get into this dirty stuff again. These cars have been a handful here at Pocono. Yeah, it just broke loose on him. We want to see this inside the car. Let's see what he's experiencing. Did it hit a bump? He's coming into the corner. He downshifts. I get you too much torque. Gets back on the gas. Yep. That downshift killed him as soon as he got back onto the gas. It ended up spinning. That is what you would call driver error. He should have just coasted in, waited till it was straight, but he gets on the throttle in the middle of the corner while the car's still rotating, and that's what happens. You just blow the tires off. Nice try. Nice try.
What do we have? 3 cars entered turn 1. Only 2 were supposed to. Cause of death? Late dive bomb. He came out of nowhere. It was netcode. They always say netcode. Enhance it. Yup. He sent it. Stories change. Excuses change. The replay doesn't. Late dive bombs remain under investigation.
We're about to pit.
Peter, leaders are pitting. Let's go back live. Let's watch them pit. This could be the decisive pit that might.
This will get them to the end.
Yeah, this will get them to the end. They're all pitting right there. Let's see if anybody there. We got Cale, John, Jason, Jerry, Brian, Church, Siegfried, all of them in pits. There's Church 71 coming out. He's one of the lappers. So he's not going to be relevant when it comes to this. It looks like everybody's taking tires. 83 and Cale got out. 83 looks like he clipped him right there at the end. 83 might have gotten that spot. John did end up passing Cale into the pits. What a phenomenal pit stop by the 83 team. That is going to be huge because, as you know,
whose car's parked up there?
Where?
In the number 1 spot. Is that me? Are you spectating or?
I'm spectating.
Oh, it's me because I jumped in my car.
Oh.
So it goes.
The winner coming off of pit road is going to be John. No, it was
Cale.
Is it cycling him back around? Yeah, no. It's got John ahead of him. So Cronover and Ty ended up staying out. So there's your 1 and 2.
So
the 15 and the 6.
No.
Well, John's got the freshest tires, and he got in front of Craig. Speaking of the Canadians, there's another one for you. Jason Day back in the top 5. Brian Rayburn rounding out 6th. Siegfried 7th. Casebeer 8th. Gretchen 9th. Modern 10th.
Are they going to wave around? Yes, they are. Oh, no.
Has it not given it to him yet? It's just sorting them. All right, we got a little chaos going on here. These guys are all trying to get lined up and get ready for this restart. I believe some of these cars are a lap down. It is showing Mr. Crownover as your race leader. Ty in the number 6 car running P2. Mr. Greg in the 83 car has been phenomenal today. As always, one of the stronger entries, and his team just put him in front of Cale Spicer. It's been spicy today. He's probably been the best car. Under caution or under green, he's had the strongest car, but don't count out Jason Day. Will Day be aggressive enough to get in front of these guys? Because he's got to do something. as of right now, but it still would be a good point stay if he ended up staying where he's at, as he is the current points leader with over a 75-point margin on the guy in front of him, Cale Spicer.
I kind of agree with you there, Crown Over, but
All right, the pace car is pulling out. We got the 71 car down on the bottom. That's going to be your lap cars. 71 is going. We got Crown Over, Ty, Greg, Cale, and Jason. Not a good restart by Crown Over. That 28 car right there, Clint Hackett, is not on the lead lap.
Hackett giving it up on the outside. He's now officially a lap down. Next one up is Mata. Wherever he's at.
Yeah, Mata's is showing a lap down.
Yeah, but he's leading the pack here. Crown Over looking the underside to this lap down.
That was a bad place to try to make that run.
Struggling to stay on this lane.
They're going to go 3 wide. You better block that. Ty's going to take it. This is going to be trouble. Nope, no. Ty backs out. Smart man.
Ty or Roscoe thought better of it. But that gave Crown Over the lead here. Well, Crown Over had the lead. They're struggling right now to get around this Mata. He's mucking it up. But he wants to stay on that lead lap. This is how they raced back in 1987. But look at this, 3 wide for second place. Who is that in that orange? Cale. Cale in the 29. Uh-oh.
He's trying to take advantage while they're all stacked up. He's doing what he does the best. He's one of the faster cars. He's trying to get that clean air. He's playing it smart. The speed earlier is going to be on the bottom, especially with those fresh tires. Oh, Ty spinning. Oh. They're touching. They're wrecking. Oh, what an accident. Oh, no. Oh, what happened there?
My gosh, it's out. I've seen it. Let me know who wants it.
Well, she gonna be pretty. Let's see. 6 just got in, and then he blinked out a little bit. They came back, shot back up to the track. Oh my goodness, Jason, they just went through Ty. He tasted Ty. Oh my goodness, we're lighting a candle. That's death. That's death. Ty is dead. Ty! Somebody get a radio call down into Ty. Make sure he's okay.
Unfortunately, car 47 won't continue tonight after a brutal hit to the wall. Don't worry, buddy. We'll light a candle for you. I'm not dead. I just need a fast repair. For wrecks too ugly to replay.
We're gonna play chess while all these other boys are playing checkers.
Let's get as many points as we can. It all starts right here. Be ready?
And the green flag is in the air. Here they come, storming to turn 1. This is incredible! Can he get it done? The grandstands are going wild.
finish, boys.
Great racing is powered by great partners. At Chop Shop Racing, every clean pass, close finish, and hard-earned climb is backed by people who believe in this community. First, thank you to Dove Farm LLC, supporting the action on and off the track with naturally raised beef and long-haul trucking. Alongside them, Speedy Trophies brings the celebration, recognition, and community pride that make every race night feel bigger. An admin box helps keep competition moving with tools built for race control and organized events. 3 great businesses, 1 racing family. Thank you to our partners, Dove Farm LLC, Speedy Trophies, and Admin Box. Your brand could be next. Start here, earn it, climb the ranks.
They checked out.
Pace car has turned off its lights. All the leaders decided to stay out. Spicer, Greg, Rayburn, Siegfried, Case of Beer, Retchen rounding up your top 6. We got Crown over Ramada, Hackett, Culver. Ty was in 11th, and he has just exited the facility, heading to the hospital in the ambulance after that accident. We only have a few laps to go on a 90-lap event, and only a couple cars have survived. As you can see, if you're still out there watching, there's only so many cars left on the track, and most of them are damaged somewhat. But guess what? Cale Spicer's back out front, which is exactly what these boys did not want. You do not want that man to have clean air and a jump. Let's see if Greg and the 83 team can get a good jump and stick with Cale. Let's see Cale's jump. Let's see if he can stick with him. No, Cale ended up jumping very well. Nice. 5, 6, 7 car lead there.
Oh, left out cars all over the place.
Rayburn goes high, gets into that dirty stuff up there, that 74 car. They're all battling for a spot right now. Everybody wants to be in front of the next car. Nobody's going to give. The time for giving is over. We've already had 9 cautions coming into this 18 lap to go fiasco here. I expect at least 2 more to unfold, as there's cars now on different strategies. There's going to be vehicles or they're going to be drivers with some fresher tires than the guys right in front of them, so I don't expect them to wait or be patient. There's Greg running down the bottom. He's going to get a nice little run here on the back, on the straightaway here, the front straightaway, heading into the tunnel turn. Can he make any progress up to Cale? Cale backing up the corner. Nice little drive off. I hope Greg's not wasting too much tires because Spicer's just setting him up for that. But I think Greg understands it's go time. You cannot wait anymore. It's go time. 17 laps to go. He's got a big run coming into the turn. Is he going to take it? He's giving him the look. No. He's going to try to get underneath him here and see if he can't get underneath him in the tunnel turn. Coming out of turn 1.
Casemir, 3 wide, he's still loose.
Saved it.
There with Church.
John Gray.
And Ratchet.
83's holding down on the bottom. Can he gonna make the pass? Is he going to make the pass for the lead? Is Cale going to give it up?
Uh-oh.
83 took it through the tunnel turn. We got our new leader. 83 with 16 laps to go. Power move.
Wow. Wow. That was awesome.
He had to take it. This is the time to take it. We got a pack here of hyenas, the 33, the 71, the 15.
Back there chasing down Wretched. Just sitting there chomping at the bit. Crown over. He's just frustrated right now. He's trying to recover back from the incident earlier. Getting rear-ended by the 6, 71, tight 3. Like they were playing what's that? Not a harmonica, but with that thing with the squeak box where you accordion. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
I'm not familiar with your tactics.
Accordion. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. This is not going to end well. 71's getting tight. Crown. Oh, no.
I don't know if he
Mata just went through the middle.
He wanted to clear himself, and he says, I'm not going to let you just have it. But sometimes you just got to say, hey, man, I've outdrove the limit of my
tires.
No, not tires. I've ran out of talent. I ran out of talent.
He's going underneath Mata right now. 71 is going to he's going to send it.
Does he have the talent? Along with does he have talent, tires, and what's another T? Testicles. Does he have the testicles, tires, and talent to do that pass?
Triple T's.
The triple T's.
He did. He had all 3. Let's go back to the front, see what's going on here. We got a 1-2 battle with a breakaway with 14 laps to go. John and Cale. Is Cale just setting up John, or is John realizing what he needs to do is stay out front regardless of what Cale does? I think the smart thing to do is just get out front regardless of what Cale does and force Cale into a move. Let's jump into Cale's car. Let's see how he's setting him up, because Cale's going to get a big run here. Is he going to take it down on the inside? Yes, he is.
Go for it. I'm sitting here trying to figure out. Cale's from Canada.
Undercut.
Canada. This John Gregg, it says he's from the Vatican City. He must be trolling. But he does have 2 first names, Greg and John.
I believe that's alias, as he used both his dad and stepfather's credit cards, and it combined both of them.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What?
Qualifying this user? Oh my God!
Do not disqualify this user. What are you doing?
Do you want to proceed with disqualifying this user? No. Oh my God! I almost disqualified Cale Spicer.
That would have been horrific. John's juggling.
Remember that? Back in 19, in the future, in 2020 or something. I don't know. I disqualified.
Look at these guys go back and forth. We didn't have any action like this at the start of the race, but these guys, they understand how important it is to get out in front of each one, and they're elbows out, buddy. Elbows out.
Last 10 laps. They're coming up to start lap 80. But they're back.
They're just as soon as one passes, the other one gets a run. Here it is again. Kale's going to go back on the inside. 83's got to squeeze Kale a little bit. You're giving him too much room, or he's setting him up for the undercut. Kale gets a little bit loose down on the bottom. 83 doesn't drive off the corner as good as he thought he was going to.
Oh, he hit the wall.
Kale's going to get the lead, but 83's got the run still, trying to get underneath him. And he does. He's got the fender there. Is he going to let Kale come down on his nose? He ends up backing up the corner. He's going to try it in the tunnel turn. He's going to try to drive out here. Drive underneath him, in turn one. I don't think he's going to have enough. Kale's going to have a good little run coming out of the corner. And that's exactly how that goes. 11 laps to go. These guys are battling tooth and nail. Let's see if there's any other action going around the track. The 74 and the 9 car fighting for the third spot.
All the actions here on 1-2. Here it goes again. Mr. Greg John.
They just refuse to stop. 83's been pretty good down on that bottom, but does he have enough to clear him? It looks like he might. Not enough to clear him. Nope, not enough. They're coming into turn one. 83 should. Oh, he's going to back it up. He understands that car will push. Slide up to the 29. The 29 does have the preferred lane right there in the middle of turn 1 and 2. Or I'm sorry, turn 1 here at Pocono. Down the straightaway into the tunnel turn. Spicer's showing he's got enough to muscle around 83 Craig.
Yeah,
Greg.
I don't know. It's going to come down. This is a long track.
10 laps is an eternity. Yeah, 10 laps is an eternity at this track.
I cooked my tires off in less laps than that.
All right, well, we're going to be seeing if we can't find some more exciting action here. We got the 15 of Crownover and Mata racing each other. Let's jump in Mata's cockpit and see how Mata is handling both these guys in their rear view mirror right now. He's just saying, you go ahead and keep racing, boys. I'm fine up here. Jason Day, let's go see if he's got his tears on. He turned off his cameras. He doesn't want us to see him cry. Let's see.
Jay is checked out. He's in intensive care, dude.
Oh, Jay's not even in.
No, he got a
that's true.
Shaft right through his brain.
I was worried about Ty, and both of them have been airlifted to the nearest medical facility. Oh my goodness gracious.
Dude. This hurts. 13th place. He's going to finish 13th place. He might lose. He might lose the lead, especially if the Spicer puts his finishing touches here.
Jonathan Casabir in the 3 car. He's currently running in the top 10 in 7th spot. It looks like he ended up gridding at 7th and is currently running 7th. He's doing a phenomenal job today. He's been able to manage keeping that Goodwrench Chevrolet in the top half of the traffic.
Well, the next one to get their lap back, if something was to happen, I think is going to be Clint Hackett and Jerry are fighting this out. But it's looking like Clint Hackett.
Ty's actually on the broadcast in the chat saying, I think I'm alive. I apologize for the big one. Ty, we were worried about you. We had sent over somebody out to the team to check up on you. We knew you were being air vac'd. It's good to hear that you're conscious and waking. Hug your wife and kids.
He's playing along. I love it, man. This is what we do. We make stories, dude. We make things happen. Well,
we appreciate everybody out there watching us. We got 7 laps to go. We've been able to remedy some of these technical issues that we were having earlier in the race. It was kind of a sloppy race during the first half of the race, but now it's been phenomenal. Some good long green flag runs, some excellent racing between the top 2 guys, Cale and John, still battling with 7 laps to go. You still don't know who's going to win. We got Brian Rayburn now in the top podium, in a podium spot, just getting around Joshua Siegfried in the 9 car. I've always liked the paint, that Bill Elliott paint scheme right there, that Coors Blue. It's been one of my favorite, even though $1 Million Bill was not one of my favorite drivers.
I just don't like Coors.
Isn't it what's the saying? It's I don't know, the water of the Rockies or whatever.
No. Colorado Rockies, Coors Light. It is
we obviously don't drink Coors.
Chilled by the Rockies. No, from the Rockies. I don't know. It's somewhere in the mountains. Someone out there in chat will tell you.
Mr. Retchen was running so good earlier in the race. He hasn't been the same ever since that he got up into that loose stuff and ended up smacking the wall. He's probably been fighting the car this entire time, but he is currently running in 8th place, moved up 4 spots. So he's still doing pretty good for what situation he's had to deal with. But he was running up front for a little while there. Looks like John's made a little bit of traction.
Oh boy.
He's coming in now. He done cooled off his tires. He's like, all right, Cale, here we go. Strap in.
What is that, a Chevy versus a Buick Ford, I mean?
That's not a Buick.
What is that? No, the front car.
Oh, Oldsmobile. It's Oldsmobile. Chevy versus Oldsmobile. Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
jeez. We pay this man. All right, here we go, Greg. Big run. He's going to try to get underneath him. Cale doing the right thing, squeezing him a little bit. Uh-oh, John's going to have to move him. Cale's already showing him he's not going to give up the spot, and you're not going to get underneath Cale. You're going to have to push him into the corner.
I have to move him.
No.
I don't think he's going to have to move him. I think he's pushing him so hard that he's just going to end up having to give it to him.
He's got 4 laps to go to decide what he's going to do. He's going to back up this corner, get underneath him. Can Cale get a huge run coming after the corner here? He's going to need it. Otherwise, Jeff's going to get underneath him through the tri-oval. Tunnel turn. Cale ended up getting the run.
He's picking it slowly apart. It's going to be down to the last lap.
He's going to have to move him.
He defends the tunnel turn by dropping low in.
Throwing some of that dirty air onto that 83 car. He's got to set him up, and he's got to push him into the corner because Cale is now he's taken away the bottom. So unless 83 is going to power out on the high side, he's swooping up a little bit just to get a big run, but that was not the right move. Cale ended up staying low, ended up pulling on the 83 there a little bit. Now he's going to have to set him up again. Yeah.
It takes 3 laps to set up a pass. This is it. He's got one more chance at it, and it's going to have to be the last lap. Unless there's a mistake by Cale.
We have clarification on our Coors comment earlier. Is as cold as the Rockies. Highlights the brand Rocky Mountain Brewing Heritage. And then Mr. Dove also says the mountains turn blue.
Look at that. I knew Dove, a trucker. He would come up with it.
As cold as the Rockies. I thought it was piss water or whatever. The Rockies.
Nice.
All right, we got 2 laps to go. I think
it's over, dude.
Yeah, I think Spicy's setting them up. Greg's gonna Greg's got a little run here. It's all right. He's gonna have to stay to the bottom, and he's gonna have to move him. So let's see what sets up, what happens, what unfolds. Is there any other action before we go back to the top 2 guys? We got Rayburn, Siegfried, Mata battling all for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We're going back, and we're watching a couple of guys, Casey Buretchen and Hackett back here. I'm sorry, Church, Jerry, and Mr. Retchin. But let's go back to the front half again. Let's watch this battle. Does he have enough to get him? Back in the car with Greg. 2 laps to go.
Back.
No, he's close enough to pounce. He's close enough to pounce.
No, he would have to mess up. The 29 would have to get loose.
Well, we're about to find out. Oh, my goodness gracious. It happened. It happened. Who brought that out? That's it. Yeah. It looks like Case of Beer. Case of Beer just battling hard. 28 comes down. Nope, Case of Beer just lost it off of a bump. Did he do the same thing he did before where he downshifted and drove through? Let's see. Let's listen to his car. He's going, yeah, he's moving up the throttle and the car just couldn't hold it. Ladies and gentlemen, this means Cale Spicer will be victorious tonight, as this is the 87 rules. This is the white flag, our 10th caution. Our finishing order will be Cale, John, Rayburn, top 3. Wasn't this familiar last week? Wasn't it the same? Yeah. Or was it Day that was second?
I think that was, I'm not sure. We'll find out when we do the interviews.
So Cale will end up being victorious under the caution. Little. Here it is. You can see the flag man waving the checkered flag for Cale. Congratulations, Cale. You are a 4-time winner at the Chop Shop Nationals. Great run there at the finale of the end of that race. Too bad they weren't able to fight it out. John thought that Greg did not have enough. I figured he might have one more shot to get him. I would have liked to at least seen how it develops. But all in all, Mr. Cale, Spicy Man Spicer, comes out victorious, which is exactly what Jason Day did not need today. Exactly what they did not need today. So our top 3 is going to be Cale, John, the 83 and the 74 car. Spicy wins.
What a race. Kind of, like you said, sloppy racing in the beginning. I think it was just too much car for some of these guys. These guys, a lot of these drivers are new. They're new to the 87 series running this car, so it's going to be a learn as they go.
Cale's not even going to give us a burnout. He's just going to, he's going into victory circle. He's going to park it in victory circle. What a drive by Cale. We got the results. Cale, we're going to do Cale Spicer, John Gregg, Ryan Rayburn, Joshua Siegfried, Michael Mata, rounding up the top 15, Anthony Crownover, Mark Retchin, Jonathan Casebeer, Clint Hackett, and Jerry Culver rounding out the 10. Church Tie, Jason, Jeff, Robbie, Brad Dove, Mr. Hamby, Austin Knight, Rincon, and Carl Fitz rounding up the top 20. Fortunately, the majority of those guys were caught up in one of the earlier accidents and was not able to complete the race. But that was 90 laps here at Pocono. Let's get some of these drivers into the booth and say hello, make sure that they get to talk to their loved ones and thank everybody and their sponsors. So give us a second. We'll be right on back. Let's collect these drivers. Mr. Spicer, how are you? We got you in the booth. This is Michael and John. How are you, brother?
Say I'm having a pretty good night. How you doing?
Pretty good night. That's something that you can say. What a phenomenal car today. You definitely were showing the Spicer power. What would happen there had we gone green? John said you had it locked up. How did you feel?
Well, that was going to be a race. Greg is keeping me honest there. That was a lot of fun.
He was. You guys battled back and forth a couple of times. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, no, it was fun to watch that battle there, but I was sitting there the whole night trying to figure out who was on what tires, what was on what. That caution coming out, I'm assuming that caution come out when you guys came in on that long run. I'm figuring you had roughly probably less than 10 laps before you actually had to pit, or am I off on that?
Well, you're way off. It was a lot worse than that. The flag man had me a little bit worried I wasn't going to make it back to pit lane there. That was supposed to be pitting in that lap.
Oh, so I was off. Okay. Yeah, well, I was off to the side of, I knew it had to be coming up, but got lucky with there. I mean, obviously, I think if we would have went through the pit stops, you're pretty much dominating the series. These guys like racing the best guys, though. Keep up the good work, and it was fun to watch.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Kale, I mean, you've been up here in the booth before. You've dominated. This is your fourth win in 6 races, or is it third, fourth? Yeah, fourth win in 6 races or 5 races. Either way, complete domination. This should put you back into the points lead after Jason Day had some tough troubles there, was collected in that last accident. So showing, your power ranking coming into this as the number 1 seed, at least out on the streets. So congratulations on your victory. You looked phenomenal. We had a little bit of struggles today, so if anybody was out there watching us, we struggled a little bit with some technology and some issues with iRacing. But all in all, you guys ended up rebounding. We ended up rebounding and ended up finishing pretty strong there. So congratulations to you, Kale. Go ahead and give your shout outs, and let's get some of these other guys in here and figure out what they need to do to beat you later.
Yeah, yeehaw, man. That's a shout out to the Spicer family and old Greg John or John Greg or whatever the hell his name is, keeping me honest there. It's a heck of a race.
I think he goes by.
That's Greg Wellen. That's my buddy.
There you go, Wellen. There we go. There you go, Wellen. It's just that iRacing shows him as Greg John, but yeah, Greg Wellen. He had a phenomenal car. I thought for sure he had something there for you at the end, but it kind of didn't work out. But other than that, Kale, good job, phenomenal race. Congratulations again on a well-deserved victory. Let's see what we got going on for you moving into the next couple of races, and unless you got anything else you want to say, congratulations again.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for putting these on. Thanks to Chop Chop TV. It's a heck of a run.
Appreciate it, Kale. You've done phenomenal. Good job, man. You've earned every accolade that you've achieved. All right. That was Kale, the race winner, Mr. Spicer himself. Let's get Greg Wellen up in here. Mr. Greg. Greg, we got John and Michael in the booth. Congratulations on your podium. Top 2 today. You were also one of the stronger cars. I thought you had something for Spicer there at the end, but that caution came out. What do you think you would have had it stayed green?
Oh, I had him right where I wanted him. You saw when the 15 spun and he hit me in the right rear. I had wheel damage. So Kale got lucky I didn't show him who's boss there.
I was telling John you were probably going to have to move him to get around him, at least in those last 5 laps. It looked like Kale went from giving you the bottom to protecting the bottom there towards the tail end of the run. If you had gotten to his bumper, what were you going to do?
Oh, I'm certainly never going to spin him. He races me clean, so I have to race him the same way. As much as him and I have raced side by side, that we only have 1 accident. It's pretty impressive.
Phenomenal racing. You guys went back and forth. Those last 10 laps was crazy watching that style of racing. The first half of the race was kind of bland, and then those last 15 laps between you and Kale was just phenomenal. Both guys giving each other plenty of room. You are correct. You guys race each other super clean, but it's okay to exchange paints from time to time, especially when you got to get that W. Kale's done 4 races already You haven't won any, and that could have been your race. I was rooting for you, but you've done great. You're going to get many wins here in this series. You're too good of a race car driver for it not to occur. But congratulations on the podium, John. You got anything for
I just
Greg?
got back. I've been sitting here, barely can hear anybody talk, so I missed the whole thing. Just good racing. I wish it would have played out to the green. I'm sure he covered it, but it was good battle. I'm watching you guys go back and forth.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
great stuff. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it was great stuff, and it was nice to race side by side with them and put a show on there, especially after I embarrassed myself last week at Phoenix just being a bowling ball. So it was nice that I kept my bumper to myself tonight.
Sometimes that happens. We're all human, especially when we're trying to get every position that we can. Last week was tough for you as well. You ended up getting collected, I believe, with the leader at one point, and the leader was able to. Yeah, he was able to bounce back. But today was a much different type of race. It was pretty sloppy there early on, where we had a couple cautions back and forth. This was probably the sloppiest race that we've had all season. I'm not sure if it was the car track combo or everybody was just a little bit too excited, but all in all, the race ended up pretty strong there at the end between you and Cale, and phenomenal job. We want to make sure that you have the time to let everybody know that you want to thank them and your sponsors and all that good jazz. So congratulations again on your top two. I had you pegged for the win. I would have liked it to end under green. I think you would have got him. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Glad we put on a good show. I'll see you next time.
You got it. Anybody else you want to say thanks to?
Oh, yeah. I know my son and my girl are watching. So, hey, I'm glad I put on a good show for you guys tonight.
Absolutely. We keep saying Greg John because your iRacing name says Greg John. So if everybody's out there, wife and kids, we're sorry about that. We know it's Greg Wellen. We're going to do better moving forward. We had some struggles there earlier with that technology, but we'll get it figured out. Greg Wellen, top two podium, loves his wife and his kids.
See you guys.
Later.
What's up, that riding a Rayburn?
All right, top three, another podium for Bitcoin. Brian Rayburn, how you doing, buddy? John and Michael in the booth.
Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, we're doing in here. John, ask him some
I
questions.
don't even know what to say. The man just always there. It amazes me. Top
You ain't got nothing
three.
to say to me. Look at y'all. Hey, y'all have seen my tail lights, haven't you?
Yeah, me. I know. I
Ain't it
represent
awesome?
dude. They see those.
Man,
They see that smoking cigarette, dude, and they're like, "I'm not passing this guy." It's like, imagine when you're passing. You're on your motorcycle, and they say, "Don't pass a guy with his colors on." Those are your colors. Those are your motorcycle colors. That's why you get these top podiums every week.
They know not
I
to
had
pass
send
you.
I had to send off to Bangladesh to get them damn things. That's the only place that makes them.
Good run tonight, dude.
They say you want Catman on tail light.
Yes, please. Good job today, Rayburn. You did good, man. Phenomenal race.
That's a win to me because I ain't got nothing for them dudes.
You say that every week, and you're right up there.
No, yeah.
You're my lucky dog. You're my dark horse.
You're doing good in the points. We were just talking about you being third in the points.
Man, I'm sitting here. Go ahead.
Third in the points, and Jason Day had a tough time in the points. So you're going to gain on Jason. You might end up jumping Jason as well, based off of a good performance today. So top three in podium, top three in points. Hell of a season, man. You're doing pretty good so far. Kind of been the outlier. We've been watching Cale and Jason kind of dominate the top, but you're slowly but surely doing what you do best.
Yeah, I was sitting here looking at Jason's times. His average lap time from lap 8 to lap 25 were the fastest of anybody.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good at one point. Ended up struggling. He ended up getting collected there at the tail end.
Yeah, man,
that last accident. Yeah, so that ended up screwing him. He ended up driving through Ty, the 6 car.
I was right behind it, and I see the car fly across the top of all the cars and land on top of a car. But I didn't know it was Day that it landed on top of.
Yeah, they ended up.
I thought it net coated through him.
It did. It net coated completely through Ty. So
okay.
Jason he T-boned him and drove through him. and then it blew up both of them up. Even though it net coded them, they both were sent to the hospital.
I didn't get to practice none this week, man. But work, they've been. I don't know. I ain't even gonna get into that.
Well,
But,
how did
my
the
bad.
car feel? I didn't get a chance to get out there and lay down any
It-
laps, so I didn't know what the tire combo was.
Well, I mean, it's good. It's good. I'm just not as good at the Legacy Pocono. The other one, it's just in me. I love that track, but it was good. But I mean, I don't know. It's just different. It's totally different. This old Pocono feels more like Indy to me than it does Pocono. It's crazy.
You probably run the same gearing in it.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. It's probably close to the same setup.
Well, that was one of the things that we were trying to figure out is a lot of guys were downshifting and kind of staying in third there towards the tail end. I didn't get a chance to jump in your car and see what you were doing, but what were you doing as far as downshifting?
Well, a lot of people will stay in third all the way down the backstretch to the tunnel turn, and they'll let the rev limiter hit for 150, 200 yards. But I always shift into fourth. I do it the same way. I'm only in fourth half the front straightaway, and it's just a little bit before you get to the tunnel turn. I don't know what Kayla and them was doing.
They were downshifting, and then once the tires fell off, they were sticking in third, unless they needed to make a pass.
Down that back straight, they were staying in third.
I mean, they were tripping off the red limiter the entire time, unless they had to make a pass. There was one point there where Cale passed Retchen when he put him a lap down, and he had to shift into fourth to get around him. So yeah.
Well, see, that's how it was when we run the officials here. A couple of, I think it lasted 2024. Everybody, you didn't shift into fourth coming down the backstretch. You stayed in third. If you did, you lost all kind of time.
Yeah, it looked like it was a really difficult car track combo because it was super sloppy early in the race. What was happening back there? We were struggling with some tech issues, and we were blinking as the broadcaster, so we didn't really get a chance to go back and look at some of those cautions. What was happening?
I don't know. I guess I don't know if it was. I don't know if everybody's got used to you can't really. You've got to feather those brakes if you're on them through the turns, and I don't know if a lot of people are doing that or not, but people were just, I don't know what was going on back there at first, because it was like
I
wreck
think
after
it's a
wreck.
lot of these guys don't drive this car that often. They're used to the trucks and next gen. This is a totally different car. You can't be coming into that corner tunnel turn thinking you're going to hold like you do in a cup car.
And then you've got to, it's crazy that you got to do something before, like, you know what it's going to do, but you got to do something else to counter before that ever even happens. It's weird. I don't know.
Well, you seem to be figuring it out with the three, what is that, 3 podiums or 2 podiums? I don't know.
I don't know.
But you're up there. You're holding on to third.
Them dudes there just fast, man. Fast.
Yeah, but you can beat them.
Good job.
The hell did you do? Throw me out?
No, you're still up in here. All right, we're gonna jump out. Make sure that everybody gets a chance to say hello. You got anybody out there? Good job today. Podium finish with you, Mr. Rayburn.
I know Kaylee's listening.
Yeah, I was gonna tell Kaylee I love you, babe. And give a shout out to Michael Bollinger, baby.
Oh, it's got him fired up. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times.
and my tail light covers.
There you go. Make
you
sure
just
you
said Bollinger. Now we can't get rid of him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you all showing up. Brian, congratulations on your top 3 finish. We'll go ahead and send you down. Yep.
Thank y'all.
That was Michael. That was Brian Rayburn finishing top 3 again this week of back-to-back podium races. John,
another week in the book.
Another week in the book. Much tougher. Much tougher race, much tougher drive, much tougher stream today. So we struggled on all corners, all aspects of the entertainment aspect today. But we're going to bounce back. Everything's going to be good. And we appreciate everybody out there supporting us and helping us through this.
And
all these Chop Shop drivers did a phenomenal job today, especially towards the tail end. want to thank everybody out there. Thank our sponsors, Dove Farms, Admin Box, Speedy Trophies, all them boys that help us put all of this stuff together. Hopefully we can get Bollinger into the booth next week. Actually, are we off next week? Let's double check. So next week, where did we just run? Poca Legacy. No, we have a road course. We are on. It's Watkins Glen.
Oh, how much fun.
Extremely fun. So that's the first time that we're going to be at a road course this entire season. These guys, if they struggle today at Pocono, you're about to see some fireworks at Watkins Glen. So make sure to
ask them to turn left. Now we're asking them to turn right.
yeah, and break. So we're going to catch you guys next week. We appreciate you guys all here with us. Watkins Glen next week. Make sure to tune in. That's going to be a banger. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you guys later.